Patrick Mahomes has become a mid-quarterback. You're a victim, making excuses. That's it. That's what you do.
And I'm all here for it. I'm all here
There's
for it.
a long stick.
I'm all here for it, Osi.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Breakdown, the show where me and my main man, J. Bell, dive into everything that happened on the field this weekend. Coming to you every single Monday right here on YouTube. It was a crazy week 2 in the NFL, but before we get into it, thank you to everyone for their comments and positivity about the show. We are so excited to get this thing rolling. J. Bell, what's our first game this week?
Osi, we got a banger for you. We got to start, and it's the Super Bowl rematch, the biggest game of the week between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. When these teams met in New Orleans, it was a blowout win for the Eagles. Will it be repeat or revenge this time in Kansas City?
First and 10 for the Eagles. There's Barkley, right side, sprinting through the hole. Saquon Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Mahomes looking around, pressure. He can run it if he wants. You know what he wants? Mahomes looking for the end zone. Touchdown.
He's looking for Kelsey. Kind of the collision with DeJean forces his eyes to go right. And then nobody in front of him. He just takes off.
Four-man rush. Hurts still has pressure. Looking around. Backed! Oh my, what a hit that was from Omar Norman Lott, the rookie. Blitz, Mahomes over the middle, Kelsey. Oh, he's picked off. It's Makuba who's got it, and room to run. One man to beat, and he's taken out. Andrew Makuba, the rookie from Texas, on the bounce off of Kelsey, and a huge play for the Eagles.
Incredible. Patrick makes a great throw on the angle route. Travis just a little late getting his head around. Perfect place to throw the ball if you're Patrick, and Makuba, Johnny on the spot, kind of just falls in his hands. Simmons, the rookie tackle from Ohio State, chasing him down. What a tackle.
He saved the touchdown.
Yes, he did.
But the Eagles make the big play. Hurts shoving his way in. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The first and 20. Five-man pressure this time, but it's picked up. Mahomes loaded up, going deep. Has Thornton again. This time he's got it. Touchdown.
He's got Thornton on the left side of the screen, all by himself deep. Patrick bought enough time to make this throw, and Quinyon Mitchell, the sensational second-year player, too far away. See Patrick drifting just to find enough time.
3rd and 1. Push, Hurts forward. He's got the first down. And the Eagles are going to win this game.
Whenever you're in those tight quarters like that, you want to give it to him, especially a bigger guy, more on his body where he can catch it, brace for that contact. We knew the whole player would be looking for him. I mean, that's our one of our big targets down there in the red zone. And so he was breaking to kind of make a hit, and it was just unfortunate. The ball bounced up in the air and went right to him.
Have you ever held on to a belief for so long you no longer know why you believe it? Did it ever happen to you? Because you see, that happened to me with Patrick Mahomes. I believe this guy is the best quarterback in the NFL. You couldn't tell me anything. As a matter of fact, I knew Patrick Mahomes was going to be the best quarterback in the NFL before he took a snap. How? The Kansas City Chiefs traded away a 13-3 quarterback by the name of Alex Smith. And I turned to my good friend Jason Bell and I said, that rookie quarterback they drafted must be the second coming. He must be the best thing since sliced bread. And guess what? I was right. Patrick Mahomes has been the best quarterback in the NFL for a long period of time. I never even questioned it. Whenever somebody asked me, Osi, who's the best quarterback in the NFL? Patrick Mahomes. Osi, who's the best quarterback in the NFL? Patrick Mahomes. Osi, who's the best quarterback in the NFL? Patrick Mahomes. And then a couple of weeks ago, a good friend of mine, a lady by the name of Tanasha, asked me, she was like, Osi, who's the best quarterback in the NFL today? And I said, Patrick Mahomes. And she looked me dead in my eyes and she said, why? Why? What do you mean? It's Patrick Mahomes. She said, yeah. No, I heard you, but tell me why. And I could feel the rage start to build up in my body. And I started to short circuit. I was like, oh my goodness, why is she asking me this? And so I did what any self-respected man who's cornered would do. I started to cry. I started to cry, and I started to carry on, and I started to yell and scream, and I started to bring up things from 15 years in the past. I said, Tanasha, do you remember 10 years ago when you were cheating on your boyfriend? Do you remember that, Tanasha? Do you remember when we were going to church and you took $2 out of the church collection plate? Do you remember that, Tanasha? I started to make myself the victim so much, she forgot what you were asking me.
My gosh.
She now started to believe that she didn't even know what was going on. She started to console me. She was like, oh, see what's going on. And then I took that time to gingerly leave. And I started to ask myself, I said, wow, is she onto something here? And I started to do some research. And what I found was very surprising. What I found was very surprising indeed, because Patrick Mahomes is no longer the best quarterback in the NFL. Patrick Mahomes has become a mid quarterback, as we like to call it. And I want to take you guys through some of what's going on right now. Now, believe it or not, over the past 3 seasons, Patrick Mahomes is averaging only 5.8 yards per pass attempt, which is 31st in the NFL. Guess how many teams there are in the NFL, J. Bell? There's 32, and he's 31st. Patrick Mahomes, that team is 16th in offense. It's ridiculous. And now what you can say is, well, you know what, Osi? It's because he lacks a deep threat, a true speedy receiver. And that might be true. But the best quarterbacks in the NFL have to find a way to throw the ball with timing and precision. And I want you to take a look at Patrick, my homie, Mahomes right here. Run this play right here. Patrick Mahomes against the Chargers in Brazil. Look at this play right here. He's going to step back. He's going to unfurl a wonderful pass. This is supposed to be right there in the arms of Thornton. That is what the best quarterbacks in the NFL do. He's not able to do it, man. Absolutely misfire by Patrick Mahomes. And here, this past week, against the Philadelphia Eagles, you're going to see Patrick Mahomes drop back, run this play right here. And look at him, step back, just a little pressure, pump fakes, throws the ball deep to a wide open. Oh my goodness, what is that? Wide open, nobody's around. My good friend Jason Bell was a high school quarterback who never threw the ball, and he could have made that throw. Absolutely ridiculous.
So true.
Down here in the red zone, you're going to see Patrick Mahomes. One of the best things he used to do was when he used to scramble, he used to have his eyes up. He was looking downfield, looking to go for the jugular. But now you see him run this play right here. And you see him running around like a chicken with his head cut off. And they're going to bring him down and put his head down into the ground. I love to see that right there. Because now Patrick Mahomes is no longer looking for his receivers. He's looking for a lane to escape through. And he is no longer the same quarterback who we knew before. And right here, another thing Patrick Mahomes used to do, whenever pressure was coming, he would put the ball right there in between the 8 and the 7. But right now, you're going to see him right here. The pressure is going to come run this play right in his face, and he is going to throw the ball high and away from the receiver, almost getting his head taken off by Makuba, the corner over there. Patrick Mahomes missing plays, and again, you're going to see Patrick Mahomes here run this play. Used to be make so many special plays, coming inside the pocket, and look at him just short-arm the football. This is a crazy, crazy play by Patrick Mahomes. I no longer know what's going on with Patrick Mahomes, but when you question me, I can no longer say that Patrick, my homie, is the best quarterback in the NFL. As a matter of fact, he's not even my homie anymore because I like winners.
Oh. Okay. Let me just start here. Okay. Yeah. I'm a Patrick Mahomes fan, but all I was gonna do was be the victim.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna be. You took away my strength. Because I'm telling you right now,
best thing to do.
I mean, because think about it, man. When I'm looking at that game and I know the struggles, he looks like the best player on the field, right? I mean, everything he's doing, he's trying to will his team to victory. But am I just making excuses?
You're a victim, making excuses. That's it. That's what you do. That's what you do. That's the way if you ever want to escape a situation, you just do it like that.
Listen. I mean, there's no time that we needed to pick up the pace at all after that, but we're going to try when we go around the league, no huddle, starting with the Lions against the Chicago Bears. And we are not making them the victim. It was a return to Detroit for their former offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson, who is now the head coach of the Bears, and he certainly saw his old players at their best. Jared Goff threw 5 touchdowns, 3 of them to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
San Francisco 49ers against the New Orleans Saints. It was the return of the Mac. Mac Jones starting in place of the injured Brock Purdy. Threw 3 touchdowns, including a 42-yard pass to Juwan Jennings as San Francisco won 26-21.
Los Angeles Rams versus the Tennessee Titans. Cam Ward making his first start at home, but the Titans slipped to 0-2 against the London-bound Rams. Puka Nacua rushed for 45 yards as the Los Angeles Rams put up 33 to the Titans 19.
Buffalo Bills versus the New York Jets. Justin Fields looking good last week, but only threw for 27 yards in this game before suffering a concussion. All of the Jets' former players seem to score against them. This week, Elijah Moore on a 4-yard run as the Buffalo Bills win 30-10.
The Panthers start 0-2 for the 4th season in a row. Xavier Collins recovered a fumble in the end zone on the game's first possession to put the Cardinals on their way. Arizona 27, Carolina 22.
Okay, so that's the Bears, Saints, Titans, Jets, and Panthers. Oh my, all slipping to 0-2. That's a lot of losing going on, J-Bell.
It is.
Let's take a look now at 2 teams who are desperately looking to get a first win on the board this season. It's the Dallas Cowboys versus our New York Football Giants.
You need to say that with some baritone.
New York Football Giants.
That's the respect we want.
From the 29, a first down throw. Look at end zone. There's Malik Neighbors. There's a touchdown for New York.
He's just run by Trayvon Diggs.
Hard count. Flag flies. Free play. End zone. Turpin. Touchdown Cowboys. Cowboys such a good start offensively in Philadelphia last week. Didn't score in the second half, and it mirrored that second half more so far today. A little bit sluggish. Prescott off his back foot into coverage. It is Drew Phillips, and Phillips, no signal yet. Now they say he caught it. It's a pick for Phillips. First down from the 30. Handoff to Javonte Williams. Squeezed his way through. End zone ahead. Dallas takes the lead. Scattergood still at running back. He's got it straight ahead for the New York touchdown and his first in the NFL. Giants back in front. 2nd and goal. Sanders again with a seam and a touchdown. Untouched in for the lead.
Now another great use of motion.
Wilson going end zone. Robinson. Perfect throw. Touchdown New York. On 4th down, 32 yards to Wan'Dale Robinson. The Giants jump back in front with 2:44 left. It's a pass. End zone. Pickens. Touchdown Dallas.
Yep.
George Pickens gives the Cowboys the lead. From the Dallas 48. Wilson protected. Heaving one. Wants Neighbors. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown Giants. He dropped it in the bucket from 48. Aubrey, does he have enough? On the way. It is good. Wilson. Deep ball. Oh boy, threw it up for grabs and it's intercepted. Donovan Wilson. Needed about 25 yards to get into Aubrey's range. Prescott looking long. Lofts it up for Pickens, who's got it. They're in field goal range. It's George Pickens. Prescott will look to throw. He's in trouble. Can't take a sack, and he won't. He'll run right down the middle inside the 30. Aubrey got it into overtime and now wins it. What a ball game. Cowboys in OT.
Now you know you got a good football game when there are 6, count it, 6 lead changes in the fourth quarter. Now that is entertaining football. And I know Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys came away with the win, but we are here to talk about a player who overcame the noise. That is Russell Wilson of the New York Giants. And if we play these clips, we are going to break down exactly how he did that, Osi. He leaned on what he does well. It's called the moon ball because the ball touches the sky, comes down, and it's hard to defend. And Malik Neighbors came through. He had a big day. He was upset last week, Osi. They threw him the ball and made sure he had an impact to the game. And trust me, that man is alive.
Malik Neighbors, one of the top 3 wide receivers in football. Look at him go up and high point that football and get it. What a great weapon he is for any quarterback to have, but you have a guy like Russell Wilson who can deliver that deep pass. It is unbelievable. And here, the Giants not only leaned on Malik Neighbors, they also leaned on Wan'Dale Robinson. Look at how beautiful that throw is by Russell Wilson. Wan'Dale Robinson with the speed. They talk about him being just a slot receiver. They talk about him being an intermediate receiver. He can also take the top off the defense, J-Bell.
Osi, when defenders at the end of the play are doing this, palms up,
Yep.
who's got it? Who's it on? You know it's desperate. Look at that right now, Diggs. Are they missing Micah Parsons bringing that pressure off the edge? Maybe so. Once again, the man, Russell Wilson, the pressure on, trying to deliver the high arcing pass over the shoulder.
Goodness.
2 defenders to Malik Neighbors. That is very hard to defend as a former defensive back. It's hard to track that moon ball in the air. That's why he throws it. The execution is precise. I mean, look at that chain right there. It don't matter. When you blinging like that, you don't have to see anything because you always shine in OC.
Goodness, Russell Wilson might as well have just went over there and just handed him the football, man. That was a great placement, man. Unlike the guy who's never mind. Anyway, you're going to see Russell Wilson here, and this might be sometimes what gets him into trouble because he likes to take the deep shot too often. That time there was a little pressure in his face. He was like, I don't care. I'm letting it go anyway. I'm feeling myself. Cost the team in the end, but overall, a great performance by Russell Wilson.
You're right, man. High risk, high reward when you're trying to make a comeback. You're trying to be explosive, but man, was that entertaining. The NFL gave us so many incredible plays this week, but I only had time to choose 3 because it's all about details and execution. And I'm all here for it. I'm all here
There's
for it.
a long stick,
I'm
J-Bell.
all here for it, Osi. Now listen, the Green Bay Packers, the hottest team in the NFL. This offense is on fire. And they won on Thursday night versus the Washington Commanders. And I'm going to tell you how it happened. Jordan Love, their quarterback, is on fire. And Tucker Kraft, their tight end, he is amazing. Now, look at this formation. You have 3 tight ends on the field. 1, 2, 3. Why? Because this is a run look. On 2nd and 6, they're thinking maybe they're going to run the ball. No. This is when we take our shot because we know you have more linebackers on the field and we want to get matched up against a slower defender. Great play calling right here. Run the clip, run the tape, and I want you to see exactly what makes the Packers so dangerous. Because when you got tight ends that can outrun linebackers in space like this, you get explosive plays. And Kraft came through big time for Green Bay because the way they schemed him up. This is what they are great at. Look at this. And when my man, Jordan Love, is trying to throw the ball, he is trying to take chunk plays down the field and attack. And I love this. Cam Ward, first pick of the first round. Didn't get a lot of fanfare. They were talking about all kind of other quarterbacks.
Who were they talking about?
I'm just saying, it was all other quarterbacks. But I'm going to show you why you pick him in the first round because of highlight plays like this. Just play the tape. Let me explain this right now. You see him back here. Nothing's open down the field. He's creating time with his movement, but he still has his eyes down the field. And right here, Osi, when you look at this, and if you were in the film room, what would you say to this quarterback? Do not do what?
Throw the ball across the field, J-Bell.
It is always in danger, except when you got an arm like this. Finish the clip right now. This is throwing across the field, across the grain, right here to this completion. all the way to this open space. And the only way this happens is because of his arm strength, his arm talent, his awareness, his footwork. All this is on display. And this is what you love about him. Play it again. This is up close, man. This is what he's seeing. See his eyes down the field? See him scanning Osi? And right now, where's the point? Where's the point? Let him know. Get over to that space. And he delivers across his body. What a throw right here by the young quarterback. That's what you're looking for. Highlights when you're talking about hope with your young quarterback. We've given a lot of love to the pass game, Osi. A lot of love, right? Because we like the pass game. It's entertaining. It's fun.
It is.
But where's football won?
In the line of scrimmage, man.
Oh, in the trenches, my brother. And this man right here, James Cook, he got that bread, he got that paper for a reason. Because this Bills team, they want to run the ball. I know they got Josh Allen, but they want to run the ball. 2nd and 3, trying to pick up a first down. Let's see what this man does with the ball. Run the clip. This is why you bring him in. Because James Cook, this is why you pay him. Vision, balance, short area quickness. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this chaos. You see him make a man miss in the hole? That's what good running backs are supposed to do. Finish this up. He should go down, right? No. Breaking tackles. Acceleration, speed down the sideline to the end zone. Not only does he have the short area quickness, Osi, the balance, but he has the explosive speed, the explosive, big-time, game-breaking ability. And just look at all this chaos and traffic. This is what he's seeing right now. Play this clip right now, because look at it. Look at it. Acceleration down the field. He makes it look so easy, so smooth. That's what great running backs do. We have been in this situation before. These guys coming through like that, breaking down the field. Josh Allen knows, he understands, for this team to make it to the Super Bowl, it's running the ball with James Cook. These are 3 highlight plays, man. The NFL did not let us down.
Put that stick away, Jay.
Till next time. I love this thing, too. I'm going to take this home. Can I tell my daughter what to do? Hey! Hey!
Don't you point that thing at me, Jason Bell. Don't you point that thing at me.
It feels so
That
powerful.
was absolutely outstanding, man. Let me see. Do it again. Wow. Okay. Close it.
Close it? Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, it is cold. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold.
Okay. That's what we like, because next we're headed to the Fish Tank, Hard Rock Stadium, to see the Miami Dolphins welcome the New England Patriots.
Fake it to Gibson, May moving, throwing, and it's caught for a touchdown. Matt Collins, his first touchdown as a Patriot. And what an opening drive for Drake May and New England. May going for the corner of the end zone to Booty, diving attempt, and he's got it. Taking the shot for the end zone. Waddle is down there. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle. His first touchdown of the season, and the Dolphins are on the board. Tua over the middle. Achane at the 20. Achane 10, 5. Achane spinning. Touchdown! Devon Achane, 29 yards. And Miami with an answer. Behringer gets it away. Another good boot, driving Washington back to his 27-yard line. He bobbles it for a second, still going as he spins forward, trying to get to the outside. Washington gets by the punter, down the sideline. Malik Washington to the house. Touchdown, Miami. 74 yards.
The one thing, when you punt the ball that far, sometimes you outpunch your coverage, and this was just a terrific effort by Malik Washington, making the first and second guys miss, ending up in the scrum and finding his way out of it.
Patterson to Gibson, who gets a running start on that catch. Gibson across the 30. Antonio Gibson still going. Can he return the favor? Down the sideline. You gotta be kidding me. Back to back. A 90-yard touchdown!
Charles, I love football.
Remember when you hated playing special teams? now you're like, wait, hey, if I can return them.
Play clock winding down. Tua on 4th down. Pressure coming. Tua in trouble. Down he goes. Milton Williams. The big free agent ticket in the offseason seals the game for the Patriots.
The Patriots beat the Dolphins 33-27, but it's time to give the special teams some love because special teams is for special players. And my man Washington right now hit the spin button. What's the spin button?
Circle, like, circle.
Does
it make sense? Yeah.
That does
Yeah,
make
yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah.
He hit him with the circle button and hit the sideline right there. But there's more to this play than meets the eye, Osi.
Okay.
Let's break this down because as a special team savant, I'm going to let you know exactly
Savant,
what
okay.
happened. Yeah, can't spell it, but I understand what it means. Now, when you are running down on a kickoff or a punt, you see that little stumble,
Yep.
that little hesitation?
Yep.
We sometimes slow down because we're thinking, did he fumble the ball? And that's when big returns happen. We're told to run through that because this could be the outcome right there. A little hesitation by the Patriots.
As a matter of fact, we lost a game like that in 2010 to the Philadelphia Eagles. Deshaun Jackson, remember the miracle in the Meadowlands?
I do.
He dropped that ball, picked it up, took it to the house. I was sick. But guess what? The New England Patriots are going to say, anything you can do, I can do better. This is Gibson making one man miss, and then he is off to the races. Touchdown, New England Patriots. This was a fantastic play. Great blocking by the New England Patriots kickoff return team, and Gibson is going to do the rest, man. You're going to see this play right here. Look at them, a hat on a hat. He makes one guy miss one move, and then he's off to the races, J. Bell.
Oh, see, there was a ton of missed tackles in this game. And when you're struggling either on offense or defense, special teams has to come through to get you the victory, and that's what we saw. Fantastic game. Once again, the NFL did not what?
Disappoint, man. I was sitting out there and watching the game. I was like, I know J. Bell is so happy, man. He's going to say special teams for special players 1,000 times.
Hey.
He's going to say it the whole day. Look at him.
Hey, special teams is still paying for those school fees.
That's true.
Yeah, that's how I got them checks.
All right, my people, we're running out of clock here, so let's go no huddle, Jason, with the rest of Sunday's game.
Let's go! NFL fans never want to see this. Joe Burrow leaving the game in the second quarter with a toe injury. He did not return, and he's supposed to be out for about 3 months, OC. But his backup, Jake Browning, comes in. He threw 3 interceptions, but he scored 3 total touchdowns, including this stunning effort from Mitchell Tinsley, Cincinnati 31, Jacksonville Jaguars 27.
Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. The Ravens selected this game to celebrate their 30th anniversary of their move to Baltimore. They called that homecoming. Remember in college they did the homecoming game?
He wore the
that's
jacket.
Exactly what the Baltimore Ravens did. They beat down the Cleveland Browns as Lamar Jackson threw 4 touchdowns, including another beauty to DeAndre Hopkins.
Sammy Darnold gets his first win as a Seahawk, taking down the Pittsburgh Steelers and Aaron Rodgers. The Steelers' defense struggled again, allowing Kenneth Walker III to run for over 100 yards and this 19-yard score. Seattle Seahawks 31, Pittsburgh Steelers 17.
Denver Broncos, Indianapolis Colts, and the Colts keep rolling. Cam Bynum picked off Bo Nix, and then watch this. But you're going to love this, Jay.
Let me see it.
Watch this interception right
Let me see it.
As soon as he gets this interception, now watch what happens when he goes into the end zone. They're going to celebrate. I love this, man. This is my favorite celebration.
Let me see it.
Probably of all time. Look at it. Look at it. The Colts beat the Broncos 29-28.
Osi, you got to stay up for exciting Sunday night football because we got scoring. We have a field goal.
Okay.
That's not it. We have another field goal.
Okay.
Osi, it's not over. We have another field goal. And another field goal.
Are you joking?
Listen, another field goal, Osi. And that's right, another field goal. Oh my goodness, another field goal. And we have a touchdown. My man, Tyler, in the end zone for the touchdown. It is not a field goal. The Atlanta Falcons, 22 to the Minnesota Vikings, 6.
No special teams for special players.
Listen,
you don't like that one, huh?
we feel
Only when they're running the ball, then you're excited. Field goal, there's no special teams for special
and you
players.
get your first name when you're the only guy that scores a touchdown.
Unbelievable.
So those are the results for week 2. We've covered every game except Monday night. We got 2 games. We got the Buccaneers at the Texans. That should be interesting. Those teams could battle it out. And we have the Chargers at the Raiders, another divisional matchup. It's going to be a good one. Week 2.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I like the Buccaneers in that game versus the Texans, though, to be honest. I think they're going to win that game.
I'm rolling with C.J. Stroud and that defensive line. Come on, you love defensive line
I do love
play.
defensive line, but the Buccaneers are a very, very sneaky football team. And for the Chargers and the Raiders, I'm going to go with the Chargers. Jim Harbaugh is one of the best coaches in football. He always has his teams ready to play. I think they knock off the Raiders, J-Bell.
Chargers are definitely dangerous. I feel like we should bet dinner on
You're never going to pay. Get out of here.
That's why we can bet, because I'm not going to pay
bet,
either
like
way.
you're gonna pay.
I'm going to win regardless. That's all we got time for this week. But it was a good time. I enjoyed your company. Please keep sending in your questions. Like, subscribe. It means so much to us. And tomorrow at 8 p.m., check out the Weekly Blitz with Hugh and Ellie. They're talking about all the fun of football this week.
And remember, whenever you're in doubt, cry and play the victim. We'll see you next Monday.
I don't even know. What? It does work.
It works
oh
all
my
the
God.
time.
But you're telling everybody our secrets
telling them
now.
the secret, man.
Now when I do it, it don't have the same effect.
I know.
That's all good.